Born in Morocco. I grew up in a Muslim family. When I was about 2 years old, my parents divorced, and my mother couldn't take care of me by herself, so she gave me to my grandparents to raise me. My grandmother was extremely abusive. At age 7, she made me go out with my aunts and go steal and beg for money. Sometimes they'll spit on us. Growing up there, watching my grandmother pray 5 times a day, but then get up and cuss everyone out was not a very good example for a little girl. Growing up in Morocco, I never had peace. She also beat us up all the time. She would take palm branches and just beat us with them. And we were terrified living in that house. It was like a prison. At age 18, I get the privilege to come to the United States. I met this guy who was military and got married. 3 months into the marriage, he started hitting me. And 5 years in, the abuse got worse. It was choking, it was name calling, it was constant abuse. I was crying every day. I was trapped. After 5 years, I finally got the courage to leave. I had people ask me to go to church with them, and I'm like, oh no, I can't go to church. Allah would strike me dead. I had this fear of him. In 2001, I met my husband. He was a Christian, an amazing Christian man. I went to church with him, and when I walked in, I sat down and I started hearing the sermon. And all of a sudden, this peace just came over me. Before we got married, the pastor, he asked my husband, he's like, I know you're a Christian. What religion is she? And he's like, well, she's a Muslim. And he's like, well, I'm sorry, I can't marry you. My husband said, you know, no matter what, I'm going to marry you. I love you, and I'm not going to force you to be a Christian. That is your choice. That is between you and God. And I realized God has been after me for a long time, and I just never given him the chance. And at the time I was like, you know, I have nothing to lose. I'm going to give my life to Jesus. And so I got baptized, became a Christian. To have a father finally that loves me for who I am, that cares for me for who I am. When I became a Christian and I told my mother, she was like, no, you can't be a Christian. You're Moroccan, you're Muslim. And that's it. Mm-hmm. I said, Mom, listen, no one can save me but him. I said, I see the change he's done for me. I see how he changed me from within. I stopped smoking. I stopped drinking. I stopped cussing. The bar scene is no longer in my life. And instead, I'm loving this amazing Father who loves me. I'm just changed, and I am a new creation.